Oh yeah. Happy Good Friday, everybody. This show is edutainment. Stands for education, entertainment, not financial advice. It is Good Friday. The kids are home. The wife is home. Coffee machine is going. And the kids are up early again. Like a regular school day. And I'm up early. Still. Sleeping in this house means that we get to sleep until about 6:30 when the market's open. But today they are closed, so we're just relaxing. We're gonna do a little bit of, I guess, what is it called? Back testing? Not even back testing. We're just looking at the charts when the markets are closed. That's what we're doing. Oh my.
Hello.
What are we talking about today behind you?
Home Depot.
When's the last time you went to Home Depot?
I don't know.
Yeah? What do they do at Home Depot?
I don't know.
Well, let's do a kids edition. How about that?
Adios.
Hey, intro. Hi,
Well,
social media world.
My name's Callie Lou, Alfred Gordon Lou, and this is 8 at 8, and Amen starts right now.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Thanks for the intro.
Adios.
Peace out. All right. We are talking about Home Depot today. They're part of Consumer Discretionary, XLY. Consumer Discretionary just means this is where people spend their extra money or discretionary income. Yeah. So that's what I want to talk about today. We're looking at S&P 500. It is usually kind of a market. You know what? The markets are just closed. So let's go take a look. If you're an investor, you're going to take a look at their investor relations page, see when their next earning call is. You're taking a look at these 10Ks and annual reports that they show investors, and maybe even new slide decks for a new tech or new ways that they're going about it. Right now, ESG, environmental, sustainable goods, this is all the rage right now. I don't know if it really affects investors so much, but definitely the flavor of right now is for them to have good ESG reports, and everybody wants to be a good steward of the planet. So let's talk about the charts, because that's what we're talking about, and I don't know why they're all messed up this morning. So we're, boom, going here. Let's take a look. Home Depot. My goodness, you'd think that's a good investment, especially with the pandemic last year. Had a great time, but what's happened this year? Bam, bam, bam. So in February down, it's moved below the moving average. February also, the sellers took control. Let's take a look. Bam, moved below. Sellers took control, and compared to the last few months, people are just dumping the stock. Now, did it find a floor? That's what I want to know. As you can see, the monthly candle right here is trying to fight, but clearly in a downward trend. And it looks like it stopped at this kind of floor right here. I'm going to say it's at 305. Even low as 3. You can call it 300, 305, in that range right here that you're finding a floor. Will it hold? That is the question that everybody wants to know. And I just did that on an intraday chart. No wonder I'm all messed up. All right. It is obviously the weekend. I meant to do that on this chart. But let's move on to swing trading, shall we? And that's not even right. So, my goodness. It must be a day off. Hopefully we got some red circles. We're just going to close these out, and then we're going to zoom on in here for you so you can see clearly. For swing traders, we're looking for momentum. Ooh, we had a little opportunity here last couple days. This wasn't on my radar. But right here, I would say you had maybe 2 or 3 opportunities. Oh, man. I just closed that. Put that back there. So if you're looking at the last couple of days, I'm going to put my cursor out here. That was the end of March. You had a fairly low volatility here, April 7th. That was about a week ago. You had some buying opportunities as it was dipping close to the edge of that Bollinger Band. And let's take a look at the strength that we see here. If we're highlighting this, the RSI, Relative Strength Index, as you can see, it is still kind of going down. At least it's not below that 30 line, but it is definitely dropping below that. And let's take a look at our wonderful MACD. I don't know if you can see that my buttons are there. It's definitely below the 0 line, and it's relatively flat, but I would say underneath there is not a lot of positive momentum. It is definitely in the bearish sentiment. So it's still looking like we're doing a little bounce, and it might go down a little bit lower. I would say that is the strong trend that we're seeing here. So swing traders, as it bounces again, I don't know, you could take profits at this midline, but we are making lower lows and lower highs. I would say this is a low high. Whether it breaks through or has enough volume to bounce, I don't know. I don't see that happening here very much. So let's take a look at the news. Let's see what we can see that might help Home Depot's case to get into this wonderful bear, out of this bear market and into the bull. February 22nd is the last time they had an earnings call. The street was expecting 3.818. They delivered 3.21, gave us a little upside potential. That means they're going to come for earnings pretty soon. I would say in May, usually, if you follow their kind of quarterly reports, you'll see in May sometime. Hopefully they give us another upside surprise that hey, it's spring, people are having a good time, people are renovating their homes again, and people are getting into outdoor gardening and increasing that. But I don't think a lot that's going to move. In the meantime, in terms of today, you can see it's a day off in the markets, but people are still reporting earnings, and there's only 40 economic events that are happening. And out of those 40 economic events, this is the stuff that's happening in the U.S. We're looking at the manufacturing from the New York Fed, production capacity. We're seeing some LT, I don't even know what LT swaps are, and flows. I'm sure that's shorting, and then we're looking foreign buying swaps and bonds. So not a lot on the economic calendar. It is a day off, like we said. So not a lot. But in the news, what is happening with Home Depot in the news? It's actually gone down. Are people saying it's a buy? It's relatively cheap, or it's on sale, and it's just plunged. So a lot of people are kind of mixed about this. I still think we're in trying to find a bottom for this. So let's take a look at these intraday charts and let's see what opportunities we have for intraday traders. Yes. And look at that. I'm walking through it. I got 3 minutes. How come it happens so fast like this? Let's do Fibonacci. So if we're looking at this, it's retraced from the highs. We're going to take that, and it's gone. Oh, come on. There you go. It's gone high, and it's gone to these lows. Look at that. So definitely in the downward momentum space, but look at that. So let's zoom in here. As you can see, it's flooring up around 304. We said that there was a strong floor about 305 to 300. Will it bounce? And will it go? I'm not seeing a huge volume or momentum for that to happen, but this was yesterday's trading day, Thursday. As you can see, strong downward momentum. So yeah, you're seeing lower highs and lower lows. Lower highs, lower lows. Clear downward momentum. So these swings that you could make in a day, look at that. 305 all the way up to 310. That's almost a $10 swing. That would be a good day to trade here. Again, good day to trade here as you're looking at, that was Wednesday, 305 all the way to 311, $5 spread, 304, ooh, to 302. That's about $8 spread, which is great. So this company that has traditionally a rock hard company, solid, I would say there's lots of opportunities here for you to trade this and make some good money. Intraday traders catching that dip, boom. That one, boom, right? Selling right there. So let's take a look at why this is all happening. Since I have you here, we can just change the S&P 500 because we got a little extra time. And I'm going to do it on an intraday chart just because when it rolls over to our outro, we'll be here already. So let's move this to a 1 month right here. This is S&P 500. Look at that. We are finding that, and let's put a study on it. Let's get the Rule 1 studies right there. Good old Rule 1s. As you can see, Ooh, look at that. It was down on February, up in March, down again in April. And sellers definitely still have more kind of control, and people are month to month leaving this space. So, man, that's a tough call, right? I would say we don't have a clear market direction. It's going to trade pretty flat right now. Yeah, no one's got a crystal ball, but I would say definitely the sellers still have momentum. It's not the time to get back in and, take advantage of that as well. But you could definitely, with all this indecision and consolidation, as the market's deciding which direction to go, you could definitely make some money with swing trading, and intraday trading is where most people are kind of living nowadays. But general trend, the sentiment is in a downward position, so bearish momentum. So short sellers out there, that's where you got to make your money. Those people buying long, you're gonna have to switch your strategy. With that said, out of here, Home Depot. It is the weekend, long weekend. I don't know what your family's doing, but we're gonna have some family time. We did have some family time last night. We did some hot pot at home. We got some fish and chips on deck with my sister and my mom. They've gone out and had a ladies trip out in Whistler, so they're gonna have a good time. If they're watching, peace out to them. Hopefully they're having a good journey up there right now. With that said, happy Easter. Hope you're loving on your family. You're doing something good for this long weekend, and you're celebrating right. Giving praise to the big Brazian up there, and giving thanks as well. The whole world gets to celebrate this, and I hope they remember why. I'm definitely blessed. Now I'm just ranting, maybe because I'm hungry. I can't wait for this Lenten fast to be over. That'd be kind of cool, so I can eat again. But yeah, you gotta remember what the season was for, why we have a holiday, and I hope you take a moment to reflect on that as well. Good Friday, Easter Sunday. Love you guys. Peace. All right, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go hug on my family. Go get some Good Friday clothes on. No happy trading today. But it'd be a good time to reflect. I'm trying to put that into my practice. Reflecting. All right, everybody. I'm out of here. Enough babbling. Make it a good Friday.